Welcome back. Today we're looking at the state quarter dollar coin, one of the most collected U.S. coin series in history. But here's the shocker. While most are worth just 25 cents, a few rare ones have sold for over $10,000. From dramatic minting errors to ultra-rare varieties, these quarters are turning heads and filling wallets. So before you spend that state quarter, look closely. You might be holding a hidden gold mine. The 1999 New Jersey state quarter dollar is part of the United States Mint's 50 State Quarters program, which began in 1999 and honored each of the 50 states with unique reverse designs. The New Jersey quarter was the third coin released in the series, and its design commemorates George Washington crossing the Delaware River in 1776 during the American Revolutionary War. The image is based on the famous 1851 painting Washington Crossing the Delaware by Emanuel Leutze. It's a powerful design that captures a defining moment in American history, one that connects deeply with both patriotic sentiment and historical significance. Though these quarters were produced in the millions, not all of them are created equal. The vast majority were circulated and hold only their face value. However, a small number of coins may exhibit minting errors, rare varieties, or be preserved in nearly perfect condition, making them extremely valuable to collectors. One specific New Jersey quarter has been reported with a staggering estimated worth of $500,000, not because of its age or silver content, but due to an extraordinary combination of rarity, mint error, and collector demand. In the world of numismatics, mint errors can significantly boost a coin's value. These include double strikes, off-center strikes, wrong planchet errors, and die caps, among others. If the New Jersey quarter in question possesses one or more of these major errors, it could easily rise to a six-figure valuation. For example, an off-metal error, where the coin was struck on a planchet intended for a different denomination, can dramatically increase its rarity and desirability. Likewise, a double denomination error, such as a quarter struck on a previously minted dime, can command extremely high prices. Another major factor in the valuation of coins is condition. A coin in mint state condition, particularly MS-68 or higher, that has been certified by reputable grading services like PCGS or NGC, can be worth thousands more than a similar coin in circulated condition. If that high-grade coin also includes a dramatic and well-documented error, it could become a once-in-a-lifetime find for a collector. This is likely the case with the 1999 New Jersey quarter, valued at $500,000, an extremely rare piece, either with a significant error or possibly the only one of its kind known to exist. Collectors place significant value on provenance and unique features. A coin that comes with authenticated historical context, or one that has been featured in numismatic publications or auction houses, can also skyrocket in value. Furthermore, the 1999 quarters were among the very first released in the State Quarters series, giving them a nostalgic edge and higher interest from those who started collecting the set from the beginning. Ultimately, the 1999 New Jersey State Quarter is a reminder that extraordinary coins are still out there. Even modern quarters, often overlooked in everyday transactions, can turn out to be rare treasures. Whether discovered by accident or passed down unknowingly through generations, a single coin like this could become a collector's dream and a life-changing discovery. The 1999 Delaware State Quarter Dollar was the very first coin released under the U.S. Mint's 50 State Quarters program. It honors the state of Delaware, which was the first to ratify the U.S. Constitution in 1787. The reverse of the coin features a bold image of Caesar Rodney on horseback. Rodney was a delegate to the Continental Congress and made a historic 80-mile ride through a thunderstorm to cast a crucial vote for independence. This dramatic moment in early American history is captured in fine detail on the coin, making it an instant favorite among collectors and patriots alike. Most of these coins were produced in massive quantities for general circulation. Over 774 million Delaware quarters were struck at the Philadelphia Mint alone. So naturally, the average example is worth only face value. However, a select few coins from this mintage stand out dramatically due to extreme rarity, minting errors, or their pristine condition. Some rare variants and error coins from the 1999 Delaware release have been valued as high as $700,000. Coins that reach this level of value are anything but ordinary. In some cases, minting errors such as off-metal strikes, double dies, or dramatic off-center errors can make a coin extremely rare. If the Delaware quarter in question was struck on the wrong planchet, like a foreign coin or a different U.S. denomination, it would be a major mint error and highly sought after. Another possibility is a double denomination error, such as a quarter struck over a previously struck dime, resulting in overlapping designs that astonish collectors. These types of errors are usually caught and destroyed by the mint, but a few can slip through and make it into circulation. In other cases, the condition of the coin drives up its value. Coins graded as mint state 68, 69, or even the rare MS-70 with no contact marks and perfect luster can demand massive prices, especially if they come from the first runs of a historically important release like the Delaware quarter. A coin certified by a top grading company like PCGS or NGC as the finest known specimen can attract competitive bidding from collectors and investors around the world. It's not just about the design or the metal, it's about uniqueness, rarity, and the powerful story that a coin tells. Some rare examples even make headlines, appearing in auctions or being featured in collector magazines. Their fame adds another layer of value. In the case of a Delaware quarter worth $700,000, it's likely an ultra-rare mint error or one-of-a-kind discovery, verified and authenticated by professionals. It may also be part of a well-documented collection, giving it provenance that increases its appeal. Coins like this prove that valuable treasures can be hiding in plain sight, even in your pocket change. The 1999 Delaware State Quarter, though common in general, can become a life-changing find if it turns out to be an ultra-rare variant. Whether passed down in a family collection or discovered by a lucky coin roll hunter, this coin stands as a powerful symbol of how something small can hold incredible value. The 2007 Montana State Quarter Dollar is one of the most visually captivating coins from the U.S. Mint's 50 State Quarters program. Featuring a bold depiction of a bison skull set against the rugged landscape of the Montana plains and mountains, this coin pays tribute to the state's rich Native American heritage, natural beauty, and its historic connection to the American frontier. It was released as the 41st quarter in the series and quickly became a favorite among collectors because of its striking design and symbolic imagery. While millions of these coins were struck for circulation, a very limited number of rare errors and unique specimens have skyrocketed in value. One of these exceptional pieces is believed to be worth as much as $700,000. What could possibly make a Montana State Quarter worth that much? The answer lies in a rare combination of factors, specifically extreme minting errors, die variations, or an extraordinary condition that sets the coin apart from the rest. Some rare examples have been discovered with misaligned dies, double strikes, or even struck on the wrong metal planchet. When the wrong metal is used, the resulting coin can appear unusually light, heavy, discolored, or feature incomplete designs. These mistakes are not supposed to leave the mint, but every now and then one slips through, unnoticed at the time of production, but later discovered by sharp-eyed collectors. In other cases, the coin's condition plays a massive role in determining its value. A flawless, uncirculated Montana quarter with a top-tier grade of MS-69 or MS-70 by a leading grading company such as PCGS or NGC could be worth a fortune. Coins at this level are nearly perfect, showing no scratches, bag marks, or dulling from circulation. Only a handful of coins ever achieve these grades, and when paired with an early strike, mint error, or special provenance, the value can soar beyond expectations. That's where numbers like $700,000 start to make sense in the world of high-end numismatics. The bison skull on this coin also contributes to its desirability. It's a bold departure from traditional portraits and symbols often seen on American coinage. It represents strength, survival, and the deep cultural and spiritual ties between Native Americans and the land. A coin that carries this kind of meaning and is also extremely rare becomes more than just a collectible. It becomes a historical artifact. Stories have circulated among collectors about error coins from the 2007 Montana release that include partial or missing design elements, off-center strikes, or even coins without the date or mint mark. In the right condition and with the right error, a Montana state quarter could indeed be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. These coins remind us that small pieces of metal can hold vast stories and sometimes incredible value. From a pocket find to a $1 million auction, the path of a rare coin is full of mystery and excitement. And just maybe, one of these treasures is sitting unnoticed in someone's change jar right now. The 1999 Georgia State Quarter Dollar holds a special place in American numismatic history. As the fourth release in the U.S. Mint's 50 State Quarters program, it was introduced to the public on July 19, 1999, and quickly captured the attention of collectors due to its elegant design and historical significance. The coin features a detailed peach, the state fruit of Georgia, nestled between live oak sprigs, symbolizing strength and pride. The outline of the state forms the backdrop, and the banner beneath reads, "Wisdom, Justice, Moderation," Georgia's official state motto. But what truly sets this coin apart isn't just its design. It's the fact that a rare version of this coin has been valued as high as $900,000. This staggering value is not assigned to an ordinary circulated quarter. It belongs to an extremely rare specimen, either due to an extraordinary minting error, a unique die variety, or a combination of pristine condition and rarity. In some cases, coins like this have been found with off-metal errors, meaning they were mistakenly struck on planchets intended for other denominations, such as a nickel or a foreign coin. These kinds of mistakes are incredibly rare and often escape detection at the mint before entering circulation. Another reason a Georgia state quarter might be worth close to $1 million is if it's a discovery piece of a major die variety, such as a doubled die obverse or reverse. These varieties show strong doubling of the design elements, like the date, state motto, or even the peach itself. Collectors prize these anomalies because they offer insight into the minting process and represent a tangible mistake that shouldn't exist. The condition of the coin is also a major factor. A Georgia state quarter in perfect uncirculated condition, graded MS 69 or MS 70 by a top-tier grading service, is extremely difficult to find. Most coins from that era went into circulation quickly, picking up nicks, scratches, and wear that dramatically reduced their value. A perfectly preserved coin with a rare error or variation, however, becomes a once-in-a-lifetime find. There are also known stories of coins from the early batches of the 1999 State Quarter program being struck using older dies or with incorrect inscriptions. Some of these transitional errors or experimental strikes were never meant for release, making them the holy grail for serious collectors. In rare cases, these coins can achieve astronomical prices at private auctions or through high-profile dealers. The 1999 Georgia State Quarter serves as a powerful reminder of the value that can hide in everyday change. Its connection to state pride, artistic design, and minting history make it desirable, but it's the incredibly rare variations that elevate a simple 25-cent coin to a six-figure treasure. With values reaching as high as $900,000, this coin stands as one of the most sought-after and legendary pieces from the entire 50-state quarter series. It could be resting in a forgotten drawer, hiding in a coin jar, or waiting to be discovered in an old collection, just one lucky find away from changing someone's life. The 1999 Connecticut State Quarter Dollar is one of the most iconic coins released as part of the U.S. Mint's 50 State Quarters program. Issued as the fifth coin in the series, this quarter showcases the legendary Charter Oak Tree, a powerful symbol of Connecticut's deep historical roots and its resistance to tyranny. The design is detailed and majestic, with intricate branches spreading across the coin's reverse, symbolizing strength, independence, and freedom. Although millions of these coins were minted and circulated in everyday commerce, a small number possess extraordinary characteristics that elevate their value into the hundreds of thousands of dollars. One rare example has been valued as high as $900,000. Coins of this value are not simply common quarters pulled from circulation. The quarter in question is likely tied to an ultra-rare minting error or an unusual die variety that escaped quality control at the mint. These types of anomalies make a coin unique and highly desirable among collectors. In some cases, the coin may have been struck on the wrong metal plancher, perhaps using metal intended for foreign currency or another U.S. coin denomination, such as a nickel or dime. These off-metal errors are incredibly rare and can push the coin's value into life-changing territory. Another key factor that can cause a coin like the Connecticut State Quarter to reach such astronomical value is the presence of a dramatic doubled die. A doubled die error occurs when the die used to strike the coin has been impressed twice by the design hub in slightly different positions. This causes key elements, like the tree branches, inscriptions, or date, to appear doubled on the coin. The stronger and more visible the doubling, the higher the coin's value becomes. Collectors and experts also pay attention to the coin's condition. For a 1999 quarter to be valued near $900,000, it must be in nearly flawless, uncirculated condition, often graded as MS-69 or MS-70 by a respected grading service. Most coins, even those never used, pick up small flaws during minting, packaging, or handling. A perfect or near-perfect coin with a unique error becomes one of a kind, drawing huge interest from high-end collectors. In some cases, the high value could be attributed to a discovery coin, one that revealed a new die variety or unreported minting process issue. Being the first to authenticate and report such a coin can turn it into a historic piece, increasing both its fame and market value. In the case of the Connecticut Quarter, if such a coin was found during the early release of the State Quarters program, it would be especially significant. The Connecticut State Quarter tells the story of a state's legacy through its design, but when a rare error or extraordinary condition is involved, that story transforms into a treasure hunt. A quarter like this, casually dropped into a pocket years ago, could now be worth nearly $1 million. That's the kind of surprise that continues to fuel the passion of coin collectors everywhere. As we're revealing the state quarters that could make the 2004 Wisconsin State Quarter is one of the most famous state quarters in U.S. coin collecting history, and for good reason. While most of these coins are worth just 25 cents, a small number of them contain a rare and dramatic mint error that has skyrocketed their value on the collector's market, some selling for thousands and even being listed near six-figure prices in top condition. Here's why it matters. The standard 2004 Wisconsin quarter features a cow, a wheel of cheese, and an ear of corn. But in 2005, sharp-eyed collectors noticed something unusual. Some of these coins had an extra leaf on the ear of corn. Not just any leaf, an extra leaf that appeared out of place, and in two distinct varieties. The high leaf variety, where the extra leaf curls upwards. the low-leaf variety, where the extra leaf hangs down. These weren't intended by the U.S. Mint. They were likely the result of accidental die gouges or intentional die modifications, possibly even done by a mint employee. Regardless, they became instant hits in the coin-collecting world. While most regular 2004 Wisconsin quarters are worth face value, these two error varieties can fetch anywhere from a few $100s to tens of thousands. Uncirculated or high-grade examples, especially certified and slabbed by PCGS or NGC, can sell for $5,000 to $10,000 or more, depending on the coin's condition and the market demand. So how does a $600,000 valuation fit in? If someone is claiming that a 2004 Wisconsin state quarter is worth $600,000, that would suggest one of the most pristine, flawless examples of the high or low leaf error, perhaps in an MS-70 grade, or as part of a significant coin collection with historical provenance. However, to date, no known Wisconsin quarter has publicly sold for this high of an amount. The most valuable examples are generally sold in the $6,000 to $15,000 range, with a few extremely rare examples going above $20,000. That said, if your 2004 Wisconsin quarter is indeed one of the error varieties, and it's in perfect uncirculated condition, it would definitely be worth having it graded by a professional service and checked by an expert. You could very well have a coin worth thousands, possibly even tens of thousands, especially if it's a previously unknown or unique version of the error. The 2005 California State Quarter, part of the U.S. 50 State Quarters program, features conservationist naturalist John Muir standing beside a majestic Yosemite Valley scene with a soaring California condor overhead. It's a beautiful and iconic coin, minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and also as proof versions in San Francisco. Most circulated 2005 California quarters are common and typically worth only face value, 25 cents. Even uncirculated examples usually range between $1 to $5, depending on condition. But in rare cases, error versions or exceptionally high-grade coins have been found and valued far higher. So, why would someone say a 2005 California State Quarter is worth $400,000? The most plausible reason is that the coin might have a rare mint error, or it may have been struck on the wrong planchet, like a nickel or a foreign coin blank, have double dies, or some form of striking anomaly. These error coins are what collectors love most, and depending on how dramatic or rare the error is, they can fetch tens of thousands of dollars or more in auction. For example, off-center strikes, broad strikes, or wrong planchet errors have sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Proof errors from San Francisco Mint that were misstruck can also be extremely valuable, especially if they are still in original government packaging or have certification from PCGS or NGC. Coins graded MS-69 or MS-70, especially with error designations, are very scarce and highly sought after. However, to reach a $400,000 valuation, the coin would have to be something truly extraordinary, like a unique and previously undocumented error, or a publicity-level sale tied to a private collection, celebrity ownership, or major auction house promotion. If you believe your 2005 California State Quarter is worth that much, it would be crucial to examine the coin under magnification for visible errors, extra metal, doubling, off-center design, wrong metal color, etc. Check the weight if it's lighter or heavier than standard, which should be about 5.67 grams. It might have been struck on the wrong planchet. Submit it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication and certification. Get an expert appraisal, especially from a rare coin dealer or auction specialist who can confirm its value. Without a clear and rare error or perfect grade condition, a regular 2005 California quarter wouldn't reach anywhere near $400,000. But if yours has something unusual, like a one-of-a-kind minting mistake or rare composition, then it could be one of those amazing finds that all collectors dream about. The 2016 Shawnee State Quarter is part of the America the Beautiful series issued by the United States Mint. It honors Shawnee National Forest in Illinois and features a striking design, a soaring red-tailed hawk in front of Camel Rock, a naturally formed sandstone feature found in the forest. The design captures both natural beauty and a sense of freedom, making it a favorite among collectors of modern quarters. Under regular circumstances, the 2016 Shawnee Quarter is a common circulation coin, minted in large numbers by the Philadelphia P, Denver D, and San Francisco S mints. Most circulated versions are worth face value, just 25 cents, and even uncirculated coins or rolls typically trade for modest premiums, usually ranging from $1 to $10, depending on condition and demand. So what makes one potentially worth $200,000? The answer lies in rare errors, minting defects, or high-grade condition coins certified by professional graders. Major mint errors. If a 2016 Shawnee Quarter has a significant error, like being struck on the wrong planche, such as a dime or a foreign coin, having a double die, or showing dramatic off-center striking, it can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Unique or extreme mint errors are highly valuable and can climb into 5- or 6-figure territory if extremely rare. Wrong metal planche. If the quarter was accidentally struck on a silver planche or a blank from another denomination, it becomes incredibly valuable. These errors are almost always certified by services like PCGS or NGC. Perfect grade, a coin graded MS70, Mint State 70, or SP70, Specimen 70, by PCGS or NGC, with absolutely no flaws under magnification, could command thousands or more if it's one of very few known in that grade. Discovery piece. If your coin is the first of its kind with a particular error or anomaly, it can fetch an enormous sum at auction or through private sale, especially if it's documented as the only known example. That said, a valuation of $200,000 would be exceptionally rare and almost certainly tied to a high-profile error, unique die variety, or publicized auction sale. It is extremely important to have the coin professionally authenticated if you believe it's worth that much. Here's what you should do. Inspect your coin carefully. Look for any unusual features, doubling of letters or numbers, missing details, unusual thickness, off-center designs, or color and weight differences. Weigh the coin. A standard quarter weighs 5.67 grams. Anything more or less could indicate an error. Get it graded. Send the coin to a trusted third-party grading service like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Company, to have its authenticity and quality confirmed. Consult a reputable coin dealer. If it has error features, a seasoned numismatist can help you understand its rarity and potential value in today's market. In conclusion, while most 2016 Shawnee quarters are not worth more than pocket change, there's always a small chance that a minting error, unique strike, or ultra-high grade could make yours worth a fortune. If you truly believe your coin holds a secret, it's absolutely worth getting a professional opinion, because that one extraordinary detail could change everything. In the world of modern coin collecting, sometimes even the newest coins can carry surprising value when the right conditions align. One such coin is the 2022 D quarter dollar, featuring the image of Maya Angelou as part of the U.S. Mint's American Women Quarters program. This coin, struck at the Denver Mint, is generally considered common and widely available in circulation, with millions produced. However, there are exceptional cases where a single coin becomes far more valuable than its face value. The coin in question, a 2022 D quarter worth $10,000, is likely one of those rare and extraordinary exceptions due to either a striking mint error or its pristine condition. In general, the vast majority of 2022 D quarters are worth only 25 cents. But sometimes the combination of rarity, error, and perfect condition can push a coin into the high-value category, attracting collectors willing to pay thousands. Rare mint errors are among the leading reasons why certain coins are valued so highly. Errors such as being struck on the wrong planchet, having missing clad layers, double die features, off-center strikes, or misaligned dies are known to dramatically increase a coin's value. If the 2022 D quarter displays any of these rare minting mistakes, especially if they are dramatic and clear, it could easily reach or even surpass the $10,000 mark. Coins with missing clad layers appear more coppery in color, while off-center strikes can look partially incomplete or oddly shaped. These visual anomalies immediately catch the eye of trained collectors and raise curiosity. A coin like this must be authenticated and graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC to verify its true worth. Another factor that can contribute to such high value is the grade of the coin. If the 2022 D quarter is in perfect mint state condition, especially MS-70, and is one of the first coins struck from a fresh die, it could carry a premium due to its flawless surface and pristine appearance. Coins labeled as first strike or first day of issue are highly sought after and often command impressive prices, especially if they are part of a limited submission batch. For a collector who focuses on modern coinage, the allure of a perfect specimen from a new commemorative series is strong. Furthermore, if a coin is determined to be the first known example of a particular variety or error, it becomes a discovery coin, instantly making it desirable in the numismatic world. While a typical person might overlook such a coin in daily pocket change, a knowledgeable collector or lucky individual who finds such a coin could be holding a small fortune. In a world where so many coins pass unnoticed, it pays to take a closer look. Even new coins like the 2022 D quarter can carry secrets that only a trained eye or a little research can uncover. If this coin truly possesses the unique characteristics that make it a $10,000 treasure, it stands as a powerful reminder that extraordinary value can sometimes be found in the most ordinary places. The 2008 Arizona State Quarter Dollar, part of the U.S. Mint's 50 State Quarters program, was released to celebrate Arizona's admission into the Union in 1912. This coin features a beautiful depiction of the Grand Canyon in the background with a saguaro cactus in the foreground, symbolizing the state's natural beauty and iconic landscapes. Millions of these coins were minted for circulation, so on the surface, most people wouldn't expect such a coin to be worth more than its face value. But every so often, a coin emerges that defies the odds and holds a much higher value due to unique traits. One such Arizona quarter has been valued at $500,000, not because it is rare in mintage numbers, but because of exceptional characteristics that set it apart from ordinary pocket change. The reason behind this particular 2008 Arizona quarter's high value likely comes down to a rare and dramatic mint error, combined with a strong collector interest in error coins. One well-known error associated with the Arizona quarter is the extra cactus leaf error. In this variety, extra lines appear near the base of the cactus that were not part of the original design. These lines look like an additional leaf or shadow and result from a die chip or damage during the minting process. While some versions of this error are minor and might sell for a few dollars, others are more pronounced and can be worth hundreds or thousands of dollars, depending on how dramatic and clear the error appears. If the Arizona quarter in question includes an even more extraordinary error, such as a double strike, an off-center design, a misaligned die, or it was struck on the wrong planchet altogether, it could catapult in value. Such errors are incredibly rare and often only discovered by accident when someone closely inspects their change or when a collector submits the coin to a professional grading service. A coin that combines one or more major mint errors, especially if it's the only known example or is in near-perfect condition, could reasonably command a price tag as high as $500,000. Collectors also place high value on coins that are certified by top grading companies like PCGS or NGC, particularly if the coin receives a high grades such as MS69 or MS70. These grades indicate a coin is nearly flawless or perfect, making it extremely desirable for collectors who strive to build high-grade sets. Additionally, coins that are labeled as first day of issue or first strike often come with an added premium. In many ways, the Arizona State Quarter is a perfect example of how everyday coins can sometimes carry hidden value. What most people see as just 25 cents could be a rare find if they look a little closer. That's the excitement of coin collecting, the thrill of discovering something special in a place you'd least expect. Whether tucked away in a coin jar or passed over at a cash register, one quarter could change everything if it's the right one.